Hi everyone, welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. Back into the city. We're right at the very start of Chapter 4. The Vanishing of Varnhold, I think it's called. Varnhold Vanishing. Right, and I want to do... That's being done by Harim. Plenty of days for that. That's going to happen sooner or later. That will pop up sometime. This. Inconsequential Debates. We need to stick Lindsay for that. Lindsay in. I haven't leveled up. Ugh, maybe I should do that. I don't know what level she is though, currently. It's taking so long to load. What's going on? Yeah, it's just minimized. Where's it just minimized for? I don't know. Here we are, back. I know she's level 11 bard. And these skills all over the place. Want law. What do I? Persuasion. I think that helps with the Grand Diplomat stuff. I mean, everybody else can do these, can't they? I'm sure I was getting lots of people. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, maybe it was on 17th with that. Extra point in what? Trickery, I guess. Not do any harm. Probably go to spell pen because I have her as enchantment. That's right. And level 1 Haze of Themes, maybe. Vanish. Nobody else has got it. Well, Octavia has, but let me use it. One of those spells that don't really get used. I think Dimension Door. There's only a single person though. Okay. So that's Lindsay done. And okay. Oh, it's there. Okay, teleport. Right to there. That way or this way? Yep, it was the other way, wasn't it? Yep. Oh, just ran around for a day. What now? Near to Tottenwapple. Very pale now, with dull brittle hair, scribbling something busy on a small scroll. Not looking up as you approach. Ah, here you are, at last. Go read the rules quickly. They're posted up a little further along. The other teams arrived a while ago. The host said we'll start as soon as you show up and read the rules. Of course. I'm famous enough for my admirers to follow my every move, but still, I'd like to know. How did you know we were coming? Then I'm sure the host said so. Well, you're going to keep wasting time? Read the rules and we'll start. So they just plug it off. My brothers are stupid, but educated frogs. Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit. What else would you expect a frog to say? Okay. Kobold. Jump mice, my friends. Good to have friends. Jump mice. Not the little good prairie ducklings. So elfry. Can't think of anything but tentacles. Okay. Jublos fixes glasses. Looks at the paper describing rules. Well, let's see. I'll read out loud so everyone can hear. Rules of the Inconsequential Debate. Year to be added later. I see the authors didn't overstrain themselves. So, the rules. Item 1. Obey the host in everything. Item 2. Come in triplets. Item 3. No fighting. No killing each other, even temporarily. Even if you really want to. Even if you apologize later. Item 4. The most important one. The participant must assume the shape of a giant frog. Jublos looks puzzled. A frog. What's that got to do with anything? Those are the right rules for the competition. But irresponsible wordmonger Matt. What's this? A frog. Something's obviously wrong here. It's not difficult to see the text of the last item of the rules is a little different from the others. Looks like someone just added it in, vaguely copying the style. The last rule has been added to the others. I would say someone inserted it on purpose and charmed the scroll somehow. That's sabotage. The huge frog can't keep his peace and croaks in indignation, turning me into a giant ugly toad. How? Would you please tell me, am I supposed to participate in debates like this? Think carefully rehearse my image and impressions I make on my listeners just to let it all loose in a snap. What if this spell can't be lifted? My admirers won't even recognize me. Don't be upset. You're not an ugly frog. In fact, you're a rather handsome one. No, I can't bear this. Are you saying the last rule was written in? Some other participant must have had it done it to hinder their rivals. Jellybobs need to find the trickster and make them fix it. Don't worry, I'll question everyone here and identify the trickster. Don't worry about anything. I'll go run to the host and ask him a few questions from my book, so buy you some time. You start looking for whoever is responsible for this. What's this one? You want me to read this nonsense again? Fine, fine. It's not going to get any worse. It starts the same and then item 4, the most important one. This wimp must routinely enter desperate screaming fits. Oh, it worked. Not discussing enough fibbing anymore. But why am I screaming and I can't stop? You want me to read this? Nonsense, fine. It's not going to get any worse. It starts the same and then item 4, the most important one. The participant must say tentacles at least every 10 words. Why? Films have such a delicate and brilliant sense of tentacles. Humour. Who would have thought? Someone so sophisticated, eloquent, and tentacles. Such as I. Actually, I meant to say, someone as tentacles as I, as sophisticated as I, would fill his speech with tentacles. No, I refuse to believe this is really happening. Greetings. Are you participating in debates too? Yes, participate. I participate. What's this I hear? Kobold, a fellow tribesman of unforgettable Tartuk, and his tentacles, has decided to participate in the debates. Kobold, participate. Philip Kobold is very proud of himself. Why do you have two boas there? Kobold lowers his head. They say, the 3. I know 3. I know friends. Want to go very much. Got this jump mice. Now we are 3. Participate. It was like a spell was cast on my friend when he read the rules. Did anything like that happen to you? I don't read. No, help me. Read to me, aloud. Then I scream. I'm scared. So what do you want to ask the host if you win? I, dragon. I'll become dragon. Alright, I'll go. See you. It's obviously nervous, but I've been fucking around with stuff. Greetings, I'm Sir Elfrey, loyal follower of the Tentacles of Ayamade. Knight. Noble Crusader of Mendev. Tentacles. Oh yes. My knightly motto used to be, courteous even in death, but I'm afraid it must be now changed to severing the tentacles of evil. Just a few phrases, he managed to pour more pomposity on us than I can manage in a week. Quite a talent. Tentacles of evil. Why is that? Do you want to change the motto, sir? See, upon my arrival, I immediately went to read the tentacles of the event, but Guile already had me in his tentacles. Rules were charmed, and everyone who reads them must say tentacles every so often, which has happened to me just now. Tentacles. If I can't get rid of this reflection, at least tentacles, I can make it to my motto. Did you try to talk to the host about this? I did, in the name of tentacles, but they think that cheating within the rules is tentacles and perfectly appropriate. As a true knight, I must overcome these tentacles resolutely. Do you have any idea who could have done this, of course? It was done by one of the participants who allowed their tentacles to guide the heart. Including you and me, my tentacles. 4 teams of 3 arrived. I swear by my tentacles, my service to the most honest Ayamade would never allow such tentacles. Nor would I suspect you of your outstanding companions, noble tentacles all. You're a villain among the other 2 teams. So you're a Mendevian Crusader. Truly spoken. Hope you've heard about our glorious tentacles. Our order fights demons fearlessly, preventing their tentacles from spreading across the world. So after meeting Asimar on these lands, Asimars are not so uncommon in our tentacles. The Celestials known to aid Mendevian crusades in our war against the demons. Sometimes this camaraderie sparks a tentacle, personal attraction. Just the presence of a holy celestial nearby can sometimes cause the birth of an Asimar child. See, here's his tentacles. Are you participating in the debates? I most certainly am, by my tentacles. I'm here to carry out the will of my tentacles, set a good example for my tentacles. Perhaps find a new way to fight tentacles. That is, demons. If I win, the Fae might answer all my tentacles. I think I have to go. Before you leave, let me ask you, and in the name of tentacles, don't consider idle curiosity, what need brought you to the tentacles debates? That would be tentacles. Oh, Desna, help me. I meant that would be tentacles. Ugh. It was I who requested Bounder's help in this tentacles. Victory would allow us to find out who made tentacles. Gnomes. What made tentacles? What made gnomes leave the first world? I see you've fallen as victim of the same affliction as tentacles, O brother in arms. The knight's voice is filled with heartfelt solidarity. Indeed, but it shan't prevent me from receiving an answer to my tentacles. As you probably know, after leaving the first world, my kin suffer from tentacles, from them leeching. I seek a way to end this terrible, terrible tentacles. In that case, I wish a worthy rival good tentacles, in the name of truth, justice, and tentacles. It's these. Probably that one. Because they're frogs. Well-known reads aloud enthusiastically, and the young wizard desperately thrashed about in his fetters, but all in vain. The shoots of the plants held him tightly. The nymph, cool and beautiful, sneered at him, and immediately what? And immediately anything. The left frog is mocking the right one. Does this book ever end? I thought the wizard would die in the last chapter, while he was running from the horde of unicorns, with fear of the giant fly traps. Oh, like you understand anything about literature, you stupid toad. The gnome looks at you. Oh, hello again, travellers. It seems I haven't introduced myself. I'm near the Zotten Rubble. These 2 are my idiot brothers, Yar and Luar. So what did the nymph immediately do to the wizard? Too much to tell. She keeps him hostage for another 4 chapters. I like it when it's more like real life. In this author's last book, he escapes from the evil wizard in 5 minutes. Why are you calling these frogs your brothers? Ha ha ha, these fools read the rules, and the rules are charmed. His colourless and dim eyes flare up with a mad and joyful fire. Anyone who reads them turns into a frog. I have 2 such frog brothers. I guess I will leave them as they are. When else will I ever have a chance to laugh so much? Why are they both frogs? Did they read them together? Yes. And whose response quickly? Nah. Frog and the writes this happily. But you are. Of course we did. We read them and we transformed. Now we're sitting croaking. The little kobold said one of you helped him read the rules. Yeah, that's true, but he wasn't trying to read the frog rules. They were in a different pole. One turns you to a frog, another makes you say tentacles, and the third one makes you scream like crazy. Hilarious, right? Not remotely. You look pale. She looks bleached. Jubilee's voice is grim. It's alright, I've still got a fair bit of fight left in me. Lots of my balls don't go down easily. Need smiles coming. My brothers and I lost our colour long ago, but death still hasn't taken us. Are you participating in the debates? Sure. Although we really just here to see the show. We figured it would be fun, and we were right. You're confused, my friends. One of you read the rules of the kobold. Wasn't one of you screaming? How was it that both your brothers were turned into frogs? If the nerd already said what happened, and knew the rules were charmed, why did she tell us to read them? Did you suspect us or something? Why do we charm the rules and then read ourselves? Or make you read them? What spell on you? She adjusts her ridiculous helmet and strikes a rakish pose. Because you're gnomes. Only gnome could think of playing a joke on everyone around, then joyfully get caught in their own prank. You're far-sighted and loud-voiced. I like you. And secondly, did you charm the rules? Why are you picking on us? As this is the one that did it. The snitch you are. You're just Jesuits near that came up with that idea. Why did you do it? You're so boring. Wanted to. So we did it. Just think how funny it would be. Debates where all the participants are screaming or talking about tentacles or just croaking. Near roars of laughter. We were honest players, so we charmed ourselves too. Wouldn't want an unfair advantage. Shall we release them or not? No, let's keep them as it is. It's a fine prank. 11 stays as it is. Amazingly, Jubilee sighs with relief. Oh, there you are. Glad I found you. I stalled for as long as I could. Now time to begin. Let's go quickly. The host. A hooded creature looks mundane. After looking a long time, one might notice its figure's contours tremble and flow as in a haze. Welcome to the Inconsequential Debates. You can call us the host. We are the reason for all that happens here today. You've read the rules, have you not? Not that there's anything useful in them. We only made up the real rules the day after tomorrow, then forgot them, and had to make new ones. It's simple. You want as your reward for us to answer a question. So the competition will involve answering questions. We ask, and one and each triplet answers. There's always the same one. The others can only prompt. Let's see, it'll be you, little kobold, you, Sir Elfie, you, Neard, and you, Jellybobs. Remember one thing. In the consequent debates, there are no right or wrong answers. Every answer is weight, and each will be weighed. Don't choose the lightest one. Your rival won't find a heavier argument. Most importantly, light answers are no fun for us. Why are you referring to yourself as the plural host? You hear laughter emerge from under the hood. You know very well, you've met us. Done with different hoods at different time. For now, be satisfied. I do not wish to disclose ourselves. This is the Fey. Actually, is Fey Elder, the powerful one. Many faces. What's it called? Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Tell us, why do you, creatures from the first world, need to organise this? In the competition, ask. Those are the rules of the game, right? Of course, what could be better than wasting precious tentacles on discovering the motives of the Fey? Each of my tentacles is trembling, awaiting this valuable information. Let's begin. Begins. What jumps from joy. We are ready. The knight nods resolutely, despite the tentacles. Alright, let's see how tough they have it in the first world. Some of you look so serious. Thus we begin with a question about weighty matters. What can move a mountain? Gibelos, Lindsay, what's our answer? Oh, I shouldn't have skipped philosophy lessons at the academy. Sure, problems baffle me. It's not because I can't think of an answer. Because I think of 1,000 at once. I don't know where I can hide from them. I hope you're smart enough to see that it's tentacles. Answer, its own will. There's at least one mountain with tentacles in the first world. This time it's no joke. Tentacles. Ulas, the walking mountain. It respects its own will on tentacles. Its own will and tentacles. You laughed if one leaves the hood. You like this answer. It's worth 2. What do the others say? What can move a mountain? The little kobold frowns desperately. Maybe dragon? Dragon can move a mountain. Faith in divine intervention. Do you hear me, my faithful tentacles? Faith nourishes us. Without faith in our tentacles and righteous cause, everything is within our tentacles. Teleportation spell, haha. I could Probably be managed moving a hill or two. In fact, that gives me an idea. We have heard you, now hear us. Of course, gods and magic can move mountains. So it is good for any questions. How can one jump off the house? Magic. How to paint a fence yellow using blue paint? Divine intervention. Just light answers are the weakest. A good answer is his own will. Will and desire lie at the base of all our mountains. Action and decision. Emotion is not mountains. If a mountain has a will, it would surely find a way to move. That was an interesting round. Let the next question be heard. What weakens when owned by many, dies if owned by none? I know this is a secret. Jubilust. Glory. Say glory. Jubilust steps forward, stressed, obviously, wait for the curse to work. A secret. The little kobold looks as if he's about to cry. I don't know this. Maybe it is dragon. That's a knight's heart. I swear by my tentacles. They can belong to himself or to his righteous cause. To his greatest tentacles. You can't belong to everybody. Yeah. Look. I can roll my eyes. It's his brother. Balls. Concentrate on the competition. This won't do. We won't accept the answer from Zotenthroppel triplet this round. But you are a spectacular eye roller. I must read the answers. The heart is not the best answer. Even among knights, there are many whose hearts belong to a beautiful woman, and their beloved mother, plus their friends, the commander, their righteous cause, and their delicious lunch. Especially at a delicious lunch. It doesn't seem that those hearts that belong to many grow any weaker. The secret is a good answer. The more souls know it, the less mysterious it is. But without a single bearer, it will die. Triplet wins this round, Baroness. Here's the third question. Each of us is born at the same time with a monster. Each day we live, it grows. It can torment, bring us joy, or kill us with a single wound. What is it? Would you say Jubilust? I'd only end up saying tentacles, so where's me? Tentacles is not the answer to the question. I hope you understand. Tentacles. So we think logically and flex our tentacles of our minds. The answer must be property of a living creature. Tentacles. Something that's born with it and grows over its time, just like its tentacles. Guess what word I would never ever say again? Tentacles. I mean knowledge. The answer is knowledge. Receive it every tentacle, so it can aid us and it can kill. I think it's memory. Or our past. Hope don't have a past. Memory. I've heard you. What would the other say? What is the monster? The little kobold grabs his head stressed. Maybe it's dragon? Neared. It's curiosity. It's born with us, it grows day by day. It saves us from bleaching. Only knew how many is killed. I don't know if the answer will do, but the greatest tentacles is the one that lives inside us. We grow a tentacle beast in our soul. We feed it with wrath, neglect, and tentacles. Eventually it could break free and kill us. But tentacles must admit, the same beast gives us strength to villains and tentacles. The reason we feed our monsters only nourishes them. Interesting answers, except for the dragon. The dragon doesn't count, alas. Curiosity is also insufficient. The monster we described must by his own nature grow. Many see their curiosity dim over the years. Memory is a good answer. We also like the idea of an inner beast inside of us. Both of these answers are sadly light, but we are ready to accept them. For this round we shall have two half winners, the triplet of Sir Elfie and the triplet of the Baroness. One final trial, with some of the results. I got tired of questions. Do you know the game Knight, Dragon, Snag? The knight defeats the dragon burns the snag, but the knight walks in the woods, he will stumble on the snag and die. So the snag defeats a knight. Rock, paper, scissors. Child games, great. These are the Inconsequential Debates, so why not play a game? So break up into pairs and yell out your chosen word at the signal. The one who shouts knight defeats the one who shouts dragon. The one who shouts dragon defeats the one who shouts snag. Snag defeats knight. We play Sir Elfie against the kobold, and Near's Zotenthroppel against the Baroness. Winners will then play each other. It's the first pair ready. Yell 1, yell on 3. 1, 2, 3. Elfie says knight. Kobold dragon. Oh, that's too obvious. That was all too predictable, but charming in a way. Us is obviously enjoying the game. Good thing we didn't look ahead. It's much more fun to see it unfold like this. Elfie wins. Now for the second pair. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Right. Dragon, Ned shouts, performing a spot-on impersonation of the kobold, then falls over laughing. Looks like her own amusement is more important to her than the competition. Oh, so we won that round. So the Baroness wins. Now the winner against the winner. Baroness against the knight. 1, 2. Dragon. Elfie takes a deep breath, his mind suggests them, but then the curse takes over tentacles. Realising how the spell worked, Ned and her brothers start roaring with laughter, sometimes sniffling with delight. First makes a hopeless gesture. We cannot but pronounce the Baroness the winner of this round, and now it's time. Time to announce the winner of the debates. After 4 tests, the trip at the Baroness and Sir Jubilost wins. It was most amusing. Children. Most amusing. You should know that this is rare praise from us. Congratulations, sirs and ladies. As fed by my tentacles, it was a weighty struggle. The tribute performed better than we could have imagined. For that reason, we now ask us 1, not 2, but 3 questions. They must be asked by the Baroness, the voice of your triplet. Jubilost, do you remember the fate of the nut? Jubilost suddenly stops talking. He opens and closes his mouth, but makes not a sound. How a silent spell, mate. Haha, I love it. Now what's it going to do? Come, brothers, let's run. Now everything's in your hands, silly bobs. Think well upon your questions. We will answer honestly. But I don't know there's also an honest answer. Ask about the host from the first world might know. I want to know why the gnomes left the first world. There's the question. We knew it would be asked, but a simple answer, a light answer, has no value, right? We hope our debate has convinced you of this. That is why we present you another answer, a good one, a valuable one. Oh my God, it's a poem. Numbers will help you on your way. One of them is 5 and 10. It'll be easy to find if you read. You open the door for the ancient dead man. Its black-feathered messenger. The second is 12 times in a dozen. It is thrice the number of those who lost their faces. Don't try to guess it now, it's not yet time. Wait until he is born twice, will twice be defeated. Put the 2 numbers together. The moon leaves her path near the waters of the Candlemere. Find the one who will open the secret. Ancient dead man is a black-feathered messenger. Well, I guess this is going to come up. A heap of senseless mumble instead of a let's walk the road. Then you may accuse us of being senseless, but in the end, you won't. I want to know about this affliction, the bloom, that befell on my barony. Oh, that's an easy one. Or is it? Once a very powerful creature from the first world unwisely provoked the rage of those who were 100-fold mightier. Yeah, we knew about that. The Lantern King put a curse on Nyrissa. She was cursed and sent here to Glarium to the Stolen Lands. Without going into too much detail, the curse afflicts the locals as well. To put it simply, your troubles will not cease until you've dealt with this uninvited guest. Anyway, we've discussed this further in your Tomorrow and My Yesterday. Who my love is? Who am I bound to tie my lot? We would like to know why this question is so popular. Well, let's see. This hasn't happened yet. This we've seen, so for you it's the future. This is a fragment of the past, an important one. Klaus keeps mumbling like this for a while. You seem to have a real appreciation for horns and tails. You're playing with fire. That's a game that can end tragically. There could also be an unexpected and happy outcome. Everything is in your hands. So that's Kiliki then. See no one in your heart. It seems you prefer the solitary road, or you haven't met with your desire. That was your final question. We have the answer, and yet we don't. But what an adventure, Jellybobs. We'll have to discuss this further now we return to the capital. Farewell, Jellybobs. We almost forgot. The host turns to the kobold. You, little creature. You didn't win, but you managed to make us laugh. Good, come with us. No promises, but you turn into a dragon. No promises, you turn into a dragon. Still. Kobold jumps with joy, but then carefully asks, pointing at the Jabos. Take my friends? Yes? Alright, fine. The other creature laughs. Listen all. The inconsequent debates are now closed. Spare all of you the effects of those mobile tricks. Bid you farewell. Right, if that is Shyla, that's her name. Shyla the Many or whatever. She's a Fey who's like lives outside of time, backwards and forwards, sideways, many faces. We did see it in Varnhold DLC. I think this is the first time I've seen her with Jelly Bobs. Now, she's an elder. She's actually given us information about Nivissa and the Lanternkin. Why? I think the elders aren't all on the same side. Like any god, they're always fighting and warring and playing tricks on each other. Okay. Okay, we won the debates. Got a tiny little trickle of experience. It's really slowing down now. Are we all going? No, just me. That was a lot of talking. That is fun. And the night, I think I got as far into Wrath of the Righteous, but the night makes a reappearance. I think he does. Oh, everyone's here. Why is everyone here? Strange, everyone's here. But anyway, I talk to them. I can. Fey no match my ingenuity. The debates, the Fey, and the mysteries. And most importantly, don't have to fight anymore. I like this lecture.
I know the way.
Okay, that's strange. Anyway, that's done. So what next? I don't know. That will be recording. 32 minutes. We'll get off to Varnhold. Where's that? Could go this way. Go this way. Right, well, going back to the capital. Two towns there. Discuss the events with Jubilost. He is here. Well, they might be in the throne room as well. Although I don't like calling it a throne room because it's not royalty. It's more like a grand hall or the main hall or like a chieftain's hall. What's it called? Feasting hall? Where barons and lords used to dispense court. Jubilost is to the left a little bit, yeah. Alright, I have to wait. Okay, so next episode, I guess we go off to Varnhold. I don't know which way to go. I might go the slow route, try to discover stuff on the way. He's still saying the same things. Alright. I never properly thanked you for your help at the Inconsequential Debate. I'm happy to do so now. Hope you don't think me entirely ungrateful. Have you figured out anything about that riddle? The host answered your question about the gnomes. Not quite, but I'm working on it. Don't inform me of my findings, I must admit. Such answer is quite the spirit of the Fey. Please so when I will find the trail. Surprised you didn't want to be freed from that rotten waffle spell. Why did you willingly suffer it? Gibbons locked his hands behind his back. You see, I understand well what the bleaching is. What a fatal effect it has on gnomes. The poor fellows were acting like that for no darker motive than desperation. Their foolish jokes allowed them to live just a little longer, do you see? I don't mind becoming the joke myself. For a while, of course. And not if my life was being threatened. You let someone live a couple of days longer. Good for you, Jubilost. So you let them continue the prank to help them. That's a worthy act. Stop, you make me blush. Jubilost folds his hands over his chest with a contented look. Remind me how that riddle went again. Okay, that's just that. Okay. Right, that's it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got the letter. From Commander Eldori. Jelly Bobs, I have a problem. No one else to turn to but you. I need someone to travel to a town south of Restov for Barnhold. The town was founded on Megavarn. I met him in your reception to celebrate your new title. Recently, I've stopped getting reports from him. I didn't pay much attention to it, but last week, not a single traveller, merchant, or messenger from Barnhold has shown up in Restov. No one knows what's happened to the town. If I were you, I'd make sure I was ready for this journey. The plains of Dunswood are dangerous. Also, we've yet to find out what was it that cut off communication from Barnhold, an attack, arcane magic, or some epidemic or plague. I would have gladly investigated the matter, but the current state of affairs dictates I will refrain from dealing with this personally. Count on you and your help. Head out for Dunswood to find out what or who that stands behind the vanishing of Barnhold. Your friend and ally, Sword Lord Jemandi Eldori. Okay. So, that is where we will start next episode. So again, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Let's just finish saving yet. There we go.